Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Bruno Chipol Diaz. I study at Cebetis 107. I am a student, and my teacher is HERMES MEZA HERNANDEZ. And this video, I will talk about my favorite character. To begin with, I would like to say that he was the first character to which I grasped a certain appreciation, thanks to the fact that I grew up watched his movies, series, and everything that existed regarding him. He was born into a lineage where there were many mysteries and with an environment surrounded by countless luxuries. However, he learned in the worst day that money does not remove problems. The legend of the bat arises when one night the Waynes went to play. However, the tragedy in form of assaulting knocked on the door the theater. Martha and Thomas Wayne were killed in attempted assault. This began with this by Bruce. After having living such a traumatic moment, a feeling of the revenge was embodied in him. Bruce had a complicated childhood since he alive without their presence. However, Bruce was never alone since he died the presence of his butler, Alfred Thaddeus Pennyworth, who over time became a father figure to young Bruce. When Bruce grew up and was old enough, he tried to assassinate Joe Shield, who was responsible of the death of his parents. However, he was killed after assembled outside the courthouse. After Bruce witnessed this, he confessed to his best friend Rachel Dawes. He also had the intention and going in this at this moment Rachel tells Bruce that her parents would be very deceptioned by such a genius thought. So he decides to start a journey of self-knowledge to reflection on his actions until the feeling of revenge that he felt became one of justice. After Bruce transformed his feelings, he realized that he not only needs to transform that part of him, but he needs to transform his mind and body. Thus, his journey changed course. For years, Bruce learned fighting techniques and suffered from a kind of deficiency and mistreatment to harden his mind and body until he crossed paths with the League of Shadows, where he learned of perfected most of skills under the mantle of the Ra's al Ghul, until the ideas of the League surpassed those of Bruce. This is when Bruce leaves the League of Shadows and become an enemy of Ra's al Ghul. After years of crossing, Bruce decided to return Gotham City, where there was a lot of crime and corruption to fight him. For years, Bruce fought with all his resources, forces, and alongside incredible allies such as Lucius Fox, Commissioner Gordon, against villains such as the Spantwood, Ra's al Ghul, the forces of the Mafia, etc. All being detected by Batman until the Joker arrived, which changed everything for Batman, murdered the love of his life and breaking in every way the prosecutor Harvey Dent, who was the best hope for Gotham City and Bruce to have a normal life. The Joker was able to convert to White Knight in a deteriorated bank will try to assassinate the family of Commissioner Gordon. However, Batman was able to stop him, but killing him in the process. Now, this decide to blame himself to Harvey crimes. After the past event, Bruce retired from being Batman, and the little social life he had fluid into a deep depression. However, he had to come out of the shadows to face a new threat that was a mercenary. Bane, who was a member of the League of Shadows, he managed to break Batman's back and literally and plunge him into a dead end. And while Bruce healed from his wounds, Bane imposed a dictatorship in Gotham City, trying to break the resident of Gotham City out of fear, planting a nuclear bomb in the city. When Bruce healed his injuries, he was able to escape from the hole and return to city to fight Bane and save the city from the bomb. However, once he detected Bane, he realized that the person behind everything was Talia al Ghul, the daughter of Ra's al Ghul. What had previously deceived Bruce, falling in love with him and hiding his true intention. Fortunately, Batman was able to defeat her with the help of Catwoman. However, the bomb would explode, and there was no way to stop it. In this were her when Batman made the decision to make it him to the base, so that it will that affect the city. Even in this cost him his life. And this is where Bruce Wayne died, and where the legend of the Batman was born, because Batman is not a man. Batman is a symbol which represents hope for the citizens of Gotham.
Because he's the hero Gotham deserves, but not the one it needs right now. So we'll hunt him. Because he can take it. Because he's not a hero. He's a silent guardian, a watchful protector, a dark